ATLA is a very useful database for finding resources on theological topics. There are a few ways to make your searching more productive. First, let's go over some of the basics of the database. This is the search bar. Obviously, this is where you type in your search terms. However, it's best to keep it to 1 to 2 words to make your searching easier. You can also choose which field you're going to search in. However, for initial searches, it's best to just leave this alone for now. You can also add additional words here and here using these Boolean drop-downs. We have and, or, and not available. Under search options, you can leave the Boolean phrase checked. You can also choose to apply related words, although it's not as effective for some searches. You can also choose to limit to scholarly or peer-reviewed journals. You can limit the years, the publication type, and the languages that your results will come in. So let's say that I'm writing a paper on the biblical character of Rebecca. I'll start by just typing in the name in the search field and pressing search. That gave me 196 results, which is probably more than I have time to slog through. So perhaps I should narrow these down a bit. But wait, that second article looks like it might be useful. Let's click on it and see. Well, it looks good. It's a PDF full article. It's from a reputable source, Jewish Bible Quarterly. And I definitely want to look at it more later. So I'm going to add it to my folder. A folder is just what it says, a folder of items you want to come back to. So I'm definitely going to go on and add that to my folder, but I'm going to look one more place. I'm going to look at the subjects. And here it'll show the subject areas that this article addresses. And look, right there is Rebecca, the biblical character. So I'm going to go on and click on that, and that will automatically narrow my search to articles about Rebecca, the biblical character. And now we're down to 78 results. Now there are still quite a few articles there, and I don't necessarily want to read through 78, so I'm going to narrow my search again. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to limit it to peer-reviewed journals. And I'm thinking a 1920 article may not be as helpful to me, so I'm going to go on and limit it to scholarship done in the last 20 years. And I'm going to hit update. Now, suddenly, I have 27 results, which is a whole lot easier to manage. Now I can scroll through these results and kind of look at the ones I want to add to my folder. But as I'm scrolling, I'm beginning to see a trend here. That of these titles, there seem to be quite a few about the deceit of Rebecca. And I decide that maybe that's the angle I want to approach my paper from. So I start adding those articles to my folder. And as long as I don't do anything, it'll still keep these items in my folder. Clicking from one page to a next doesn't make those items disappear. So as I click through, this is just a cursory look at the articles I might want to look at. And I just have one more page to go through. And I did go on and keep a couple of more general topic articles as well. So now I can actually look at the articles that were in my folder. And I have 9. Well, 9 is a much easier number to deal with than the 196, and it's only taken us a few moments to get down to 9 usable articles. At this point, you can go through and see what articles you have and read them and see if you actually want to use them. For me, my first trip through, I'm going to look at the ones that are PDF full text available right here. If you just click on PDF full text, it will bring the whole text up. And you can read the article right there at your computer. You can print it or you can save it. Now, several of the articles I've chosen don't have the PDF full text available. What I get instead is a button that says Find it at VU. This means it's not directly available in the EBSCO database we're using. However, it might be available through another database. It might not. The only way to find out is to click the button. So I'm going to click. And I find out that this article is not available here at VU. However, all I have to do is request it through Interlibrary Loan by clicking on the Interlibrary Loan button, logging in to Iliad, and requesting it that way. All of the information will be filled out. All I have to do is click a button, and in 1 to 3 days the article will show up in my email box. So I have 9 articles that I think I want to use. I can either go through them each and print them each and request them each now, or perhaps I don't have time to do so. I can print what I have, I can email the articles to me, I can save them, or I can export them. I like to email them to myself so that I have an electronic record of the work I've done. Simply click on email, fill in your email address and hit send, and you'll receive them in your email box. And those that have PDF available will come as an attachment as well. So there you have it, a quick review of how to use the ATLA database for your searching. If you have any questions, or if you want more help searching through this database, please stop by the library.